So I broke the warm-up into a couple videos. Sorry, the other one I realized these are the more challenging ones that are going to take us more time. So I was just going to run out of time in the video. So here's what we have. I'm going to create a GEMDAS tower for number 7. We're going to do it in pieces. So we have grouping symbols for sure. We have 1, 2, 3 different grouping symbols. So when you have grouping symbols, inside those grouping symbols, sometimes there's multiple operations, and we still must use GEMDAS within that operations. And then when you have 2 sets of grouping symbols, you do the innermost grouping symbol. In this case, it's 3 plus 2 is inside the brackets. If there was another set inside, we do that first. All right, so first thing we're going to do is look at the first set of brackets, 1.5 minus 0.5 squared. Well, order of operations tells me I do the exponent before I do subtraction. So we're not really going to lose our parentheses here. We're just going to do 0.5 times 0.5 is going to be 0.25. So we got rid of the exponent within there. We still have a division problem. We still have brackets over here, but we can on this side, let's try to get rid of one set of brackets. So 3 plus 2 is 5. We still have times 2 involved. So we still haven't gotten rid of our grouping symbols. They still exist. So now we can do 1.5 minus 0.25, and that's 1.25. And we still have divide. And now we have 5 times 2 is 10. So our grouping symbols are gone. There are no more exponents. We have no multiplication. The only thing left is division. So we do 1.25 divided by 10. Knock that over, do your long division. Put my decimal up here as well. How many 10s go into 1? 0. How many 10s go into 12? 1. Minus that out. We get 2. Bring down the 5. How many 10s go into 25? 2. So we get minus 20. So we get 5. And then we bring down a 0. How many 10s go into 50? Is 5. So there's our answer to this whole problem. Eventually we get 0.125. Okay, now I'm going to create a new GEMDAS tower for this guy. And again, multiple steps, and you should. We did it in 1, 2, and eventually 3 steps. I don't want you to just be like, oh, here's order of operations. I think the answer is 11.2. Okay, that just tells me we're not following the steps. I should see a new equation as we just complete a small piece. So grouping symbols, got to do first. We got brackets, we got parentheses. So we're going to do innermost grouping symbols first. So 2.5 times 3. So that's 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5. That's going to be 7.5. So we're going to get 36.8 divided by, still got our brackets, 11.5. Then we're minusing, we just found this to be 7.5. And then once we find that answer, we are going to square it. So we have 36.8 divided by, we're going to do 11.5 minus 7.5, and that's 4. But we still need to carry that squared. So our grouping symbols are finally gone. So now we look, do we have exponents? We do. So 36.8 divided by 16, 4 squared is 16. Now we just have division. So now we're looking at only division as our operation. We got 36.8 divided by 16. We can do our long division here. 36.8. Thinking ahead. Sorry. How many 16s go into 3? 0. How many 16s go into 36? 2. Okay, 16 times 2 is 32. So I can already see, sorry, I don't know why I put that decimal there. I want it here. I can already see that we're going to get a decimal response here. So how many 16s go into 48? That's 3. So our answer is, finally, we got an answer of 2.3 for this problem.